Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to the channel today. I appreciate you being here, and welcome back to all of our subscribers. I appreciate you being here. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. It's good to have you. If you're finding us for the first time, it's great to have you here. And please consider hitting that subscribe button. Please consider hitting that like button. And then also, please consider becoming a member of the channel. And then also to learn more about me and my company and how we can help take your business to that next level, check out those links below. Now, with that said, our topic for you today is how to promote your gym business with or without money. Okay, and I know I talk to a lot of folks that need help. It's a bootstrap operation, or they run out of funding and they need to be able to promote their business, because at the end of the day, we need to make sure the door's swinging, the phone's ringing, the email's dinging, and the text is pinging. That's what we need to be doing, okay? And so I want to give you 10 things you can think about here. I don't think any of these, as I kind of glance at this, I don't think any of these are going to cost you money other than your time and effort to do it. And one of the secrets to this, one of the secrets to marketing is the consistency of it. You know, do it day in, day out. When you stop doing it, that's the one time I can absolutely guarantee what the result's going to be. So we've got 10 things here to talk about. Number one is Google My Business. Okay, Google it. Google My Business. Okay, if you don't have this set up, get it set up. If you have it set up, make sure you're using it. I mean, you can post photos and images. You can have daily posts. You can have reviews. You can run specials on there. If you have special holiday hours, there's so much information there. Google, at the end of every month, will give you a complete analytical report of what happened on the site, how many people visited, how many went to your website, how many clicked on your address. It's a great resource. I mean, this is the 800-pound gorilla in online marketing, and all this is free. So if you don't have it, go set it up. Google My Business. Just Google it. You can find it. Okay, and if you do have it, use it. Use it on a regular basis. Number two, get yourself a website. And I realize probably most people have a website, unless you're just getting started and you're getting ready to set one up. But let me give you an example of what I mean by this, by get a website. Get the right website, okay? Probably everyone that I talk to, you know, the common thing is, hey, we need more leads, we need more traffic, we need more people in. Yet when you go back and look at their website, the website is what I would call an online brochure, okay? And you want to create a website that is going to capture more leads and get more people in, okay? So when you're having this set up, make sure that's the understanding of it. And I'll give you one thing I would suggest, that I suggest this on every website. You can find it on my website. Go to fmconsulting.net and you'll see that we have it. It's Facebook Messenger. Okay, this is a powerful tool to get more traffic. How many people do you know that have Facebook? Everybody? Okay. How many people do you know that are looking at it all the time? Everybody? A lot of people, right? And so it's an easy way. It costs you nothing. And we've had clubs literally they'll pick up an additional 4 to 5 customer interactions a day as a result of having Facebook Messenger on their website. Because this is about talking to people, it's about getting leads, it's about getting more business. Okay, so get yourself a website, but make sure it's a lead generator, is what you want it to be. Number 3, create a blog. Create a business blog. And the first issue with this a lot of times is simply, hey, how do we get content? And one of the suggestions that I would have for you is have everybody on your team write a blog. It can be 300 words or more. Okay, have everybody write a blog. Just write it from the heart. Okay, and just write it based on the questions that other people ask. Well, how does the club work? How long has people been a member? Do you have to do this? How does this work? Just write about what people ask you. I know, when I put out blogs and put out information, it's all of it, every bit of it is based on customer questions, every single bit of it. And so if you do it that way, you're never really going to have what I call that writer's block. Okay, just write based on customers' questions. Okay, so what we do is what we do here on the channel, things that we bring you. This is a result of what people have asked us. Okay, same thing on blogs. And then when you get those blogs, do guest blog posts, work joint venture arrangements with a local hair salon, local nail salon, local tanning salon, local juicer, local, Whole Foods maybe. But, share blogs and share emails, and great way to share a lot of information and really get the word out. But this is also a great way to get found in local search. And one of the comments that I would suggest for you when you write these blogs, include local points of interest when you do. Again, this will help you, show up in search. Number 4, share your content. If you're doing a YouTube channel, share it. If you're writing blogs, share it. And what I would suggest you do is you're going to have some that does better than others, right? And so go back and look, the stuff that does really well, share it. Put it on an email blast, share it to Facebook, share it to Twitter, share it to other sources, make sure people see it, okay? Number 5, on how to promote your business, create listings on all major local site directories. If you had not done this, Google this, the term local site directories. And I think you'll find HubSpot, they have an article of like 50 of them, okay? I think they're all free, and Google My Business is in there, by the way, is one of them. But get set up on all of these local site directories. This is going to be a great way to be found in local search. It's a one and done kind of thing. Once you set it up, you're not going to have to go back to it. Number 6, get online reviews. And typically what I'm looking at here is Yelp. I'm looking at Facebook. I'm looking at Google. Get online reviews. I like to encourage all of our new customers, hey, give us a review. And it was a good experience. I just got started with you. Give us a review. Go to all your best customers. Ask for reviews. Give them a link. But give them a link straight to that review site. Don't make them, click here and click here and click here. And grow this, okay? Grow, your reviews. And then when people comment, when they give a review, make sure you respond to all of that, okay? Stay active in it. This is a great way to show up higher in search, a great way to build trust. And I know things like Yelp, and we have clients that they've built their business on Yelp. I mean, Yelp is like the #1 review site out there, okay? And a lot of folks have done really well with it. All of this, you can pay for some of these things, I suppose, but for the most part, just do the free versions, and they'll work just fine for you. Number 7 is Facebook. Make sure you're using Facebook. Make sure you have a business page on Facebook, and you can have more than one. I think I have 3 of them, okay, that we utilize. And you can tag products. If you have products that you're selling, you put an image out there. You can tag that image with your product, so if someone sees that image, they can click the link, and here's a product you have for sale. It's a great way to promote kind of your marketplace and what you have on what you have listed on Facebook. You can do live sessions on Facebook. As I mentioned earlier, if you have Facebook Messenger, your messages are going to show up in there. Okay, and so make sure you get on Facebook and make sure you work that program. Number 8, YouTube videos. Here's the thing about YouTube. Okay, you're watching it right now, right? YouTube is the 2nd largest search engine on the planet. It's owned by Google, okay? Google's #1, YouTube's #2. This is where people go for how-tos, okay? Post on YouTube. Post on, hey, if you travel a lot, here's some tips. Don't be afraid to give away as much information. The more you give away, the better. You're going to give away more than you're ever going to charge for, okay? I mean, I'd have to think of all the things that I do. I'll probably give away 90% of it. And I'm only charging for 10%. It's because we give away so much. But give it away, okay? But get yourself a YouTube channel. It's the 2nd biggest search engine out there. Number 9, share on Twitter, okay? Now, if you don't have a Twitter account, I want to suggest you get one, okay? And utilize it. But if you want to get real specific here, here's what I'd be looking for on Twitter. Is connect with all your local media, because Twitter is going to have usually your bigger guys. Get your local newspapers, your big newspapers locally. Writers, a lot of times when they write either online or in print, they'll have their Twitter handle right there. Connect with all these folks, because you want to get known by the local press. Okay, you want to get known by them. This is a great way to do it. And when they post or whatever they're putting out there and it makes sense, comment, retweet it, get that information out there. You can do the same thing with national publications. This is a great way to get known, okay, by people that can help you get known further. I know as a result of these kind of things, I've done interviews with Wall Street Journal, with Forbes magazine, virtually every major newspaper across the United States, and many not so major publications. So it's a great way to do that. But I'd suggest getting on Twitter and using it in that manner. And then finally, kind of tagging on that just a bit, is you want to get local press. One of the things I suggest you do is write a press release. Okay, and here's a website you can go to. Go to American Towns, that's plural, TOWNS, AmericanTowns.com, and sign up for your local community. You can post articles in there. You can post information in there. You for sure want to do it. Another great way to show up in search. But one of the things that I really like about it, you can post a press release in there for your local area. But when you post it, it will prompt you, and it will list all of the newspapers in your area, and you'll be surprised how many there are. And you can just click the ones, and that press release will be sent to every single one of them. And if your press releases are they're human interest or the kind of things that people want to see, they're not selling, okay, just helping you create visibility. This is a great way to get picked up online on the papers that are online. It's a great way to get picked up in print. TV stations see it, the radio stations see it. This is how you get interviews, but you want to get local press. This is a must. All these are kind of a must, but man, the press release, it's so simple and so easy. It doesn't cost you anything. You tie that into Twitter and connecting with all your local writers and all your publications. You get to know these folks, and you become a person that can be trusted to show up for the interview, to show up for for the TV station shot. They'll start coming to you, and heck, when first of the year comes around and the media is all over it because hey, it's New Year's resolutions, guess who's going to be that celebrity trainer? Guess who's going to be that expert in town? It's going to be you. So 10 ways to promote your gin business. I think all of these without money, okay? And of course there's many more things that can be done, but take a look at these. If you're not doing them, get started and stay consistent with it. Folks, my name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management Consulting. I appreciate you being here today. To learn more about me and my company, please check the links below. And if you've not yet done so, please subscribe. Please hit the like button. Consider becoming a member. And I look forward to seeing y'all on that next video.